As the term of our Board of Trustees comes to an end, it's my privilege to deliver my final address as Chair of the Thames Valley District School Board. As I reflect on the last 4 years, I am filled with appreciation to our teachers and staff and have hope for what the future holds for our school board. Public education continues to be a pillar of Canadian society that changes lives, and it is the greatest legacy that we can leave our children. Over the last 4 years, our trustees have been prudent stewards of our school board's annual budget of $945 million. We have made strategic investments in technology, musical instruments, STEM, and additional staff to support our students. And whether it was managing the $250 million in school renewal at our 160 schools, building and renovating new schools throughout the Valley, or partaking in long and difficult debates over the prospect of having to close a school, our trustees have had to make difficult decisions with our sole focus always being on our 78,000 students. Our Board of Trustees have given so much of themselves over the last 4 years. I would like to thank them for their sacrifices that they have made for the betterment of our students. The long hours that take them away from their families are often thankless, but wherever I go in our school system, I can see the impact they have made on our students and staff. I hope those that are not returning to our board are able to find joy in knowing that they have made a difference and have helped shape our public education system for the better. Our board passed a new strategic plan this past year, one that focuses on building positive relationships, promoting equity and diversity, and improving student achievement and well-being. This plan will continue to be the foundation for the work we do at the Thames Valley Board. I look forward to the new and innovative ways our administration and future trustees will help bring this document to life and help us achieve our mission of building each student's tomorrow every day. To our new trustees that begin their 4-year term, you now have the privilege of becoming the guardians of public education. The future will be filled with challenges and scarce resources that will require you to stretch further than you ever thought possible. But if you continue to focus on what is truly important, which is always our students, then you will be able to shape the lives of those around you in ways that are unimaginable. You have an outstanding senior administration team that will support you along the way, and past trustees that will always be willing to answer your calls. I wish you the best of luck as you take on your new roles. I am so passionate about public education because I know firsthand the impact it can have on someone's life. Being raised in a single-parent home with family members who suffered from addictions and mental health concerns, I often wondered what the future would hold for me. It was my teachers that helped shape me and who were the positive role models I so desperately needed. My story is not unique in our district, and our teachers are continuing to positively change thousands of lives each year. On behalf of our board, but also as a former student of this great board, I want to thank our staff for all that you do. You may never know the impact you are truly having on our students, but I assure you our communities will be better off in the future for your efforts. To our students, I want to say that public education is one of the greatest gifts you can receive. In our world where 700 million people cannot read or write, you've been given something that children have to fight for. Don't take it for granted and know that your futures are bright. I know that the only limit to your potential is your ability to dream, and that you can achieve anything you set your sights on and change the world for the better. What I am most proud of is the way our board has embraced our diversity in all its forms. Our school board has been a leader in this country when we implemented the first ever Indigenous student trustee. Both Gista and Isabella made sure our Indigenous communities had their voices heard loud and clear and helped us on our path towards truth and reconciliation. We showed the world how much we cared when we created the Gentle Center that saw more than 500 Syrian newcomers welcomed to our board with open arms. These students who had to leave a war-torn country behind have brought such a vibrant and unique culture benefiting all of our students. These students helped us understand just how lucky we are to be Canadian, and I want to thank them and all of our international students for opening our eyes to the world around us. Lastly, I want to say to our LGBTQ community, both students and staff, that I hope you will always understand that you belong and are supported in this school board. Much has been written over the years about me being the first openly gay chair, but it is really our culture at our school board that is helping to give our students a place where they belong. It was this board and school culture that caused us to fly the pride flag at every school in our board last year, and I hope you will understand that symbols like these are simply an articulation of our deep desire to support you and every student. I know there continues to be work that needs to be done in this world to create a society where everyone feels supported, and I would challenge everyone to continue to be kind and compassionate. I hope our LGBTQ community is proud of all that we have accomplished together, but know that whoever takes over from me will continue to support all of our students into the future. I want to thank all of you for making my years as chair of this board one of the most challenging and best experiences of my life. Fulfilling this role has been a childhood dream since I was elected as student trustee 15 years ago. I could not have asked for a better board or administration to work with, and while I am retiring from this board, I know the future is brighter than ever for our students.